Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Tigers ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Blue Devils offense takes the field. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Finds his tight end. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Running back searching for a hole. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Give to the running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Goes to the option. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Thomas back to pass. He's right on target. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He's looking to throw it. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to power it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Important play coming on this opening day. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Missouri Tigers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these two-star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. From the gun on 3rd down. A strike downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Tigers are on the move. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the move. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. They knock him down right there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Thomas looking to fire. Makes his connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Gets it out quickly. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Knocked off his feet. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. Good timing on the quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they will score. Touchdown, Duke.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rockne and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by 7 over Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Missouri wants to go fast. Wants to throw on first down. Fires it down the seam. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He's back to throw on 2nd down. This one's complete.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. And he intercepts it.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows them. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Thomas back to pass. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Quick strike complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Finds his back in the middle. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive. Find those couple plays you like. Push the ball down the field. At least try to get a field goal here, Paul.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide open downfield. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys won it at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Off play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This time they'll go to the running game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He makes the connection. Enough for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. Able to get 1 down to the 15. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run to the left. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And that is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wide out in motion. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Thomas looking to fire. Unloads it left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Off the play fake. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Made a defender miss. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on 1st down. He finds his man. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 2nd down coming up. They'll go to the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll try the right side. Finds a crease at the 20. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Now the play fake. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Caught on the outside, it's Johnson. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. On 4th down, trying to find his man. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Offense set on 1st down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Turns it on in midfield. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Trying to put together a long, time-consuming drive. This 8th play will be 3rd and 2. Movement here from the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Missouri, 10.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to get to him. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just